mandated through IOC. Standards aren't going to change.
You may remember that was Secretary of the Navy at Camp Pendleton earlier this month. He made it clear the physical standards required to fill combat positions or any other will not change. Men and women will have to pass the same physical fitness tests, and now women are starting to step forward in pursuit of those new combat positions. Though I should mention very slowly the latest that I've read on this, saying that the Marines have a number of positions open, but so far they haven't had any women come forward for those. But to get some insights on this, we're joined live right now by Dr. Teresa Larson with a doctorate in physical therapy. And you were also a Marine lieutenant. You served in Iraq,
yes,
and you led a platoon.
Yes, engineering platoon.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. What did that entail?
So this was back in 2005. I led an engineer platoon. I was a combat support battalion. So in Iraq, I supported the infantry units. I supported the Army. I supported the Delta Force. We ran around building vehicle checkpoints, doing landmine clearing. I escorted female insurgents while I was out there. So we were very much on the front lines.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever come under fire in that position?
No, I did not.
But you could have very easily. Did you feel in that position that you were in combat just as much as anybody else?
Yes, there is no front lines. It's urban warfare at this point. So driving a convoy out of the wire of a little Camp Fallujah, any camp, when you drive out of the wire, you are in, anything can happen. So whether you're support, whether you're actually combat arms, anything can happen. Because there's the risk of IEDs, there's the risk of landmines, people, crowds. I mean, you can't control what's going on out there.
When you were in your position, men and women under your command.
Yes.
Did you ever have any sense that you being a woman influenced the way that they responded to you at all?
So before I deployed, I built up a good rapport with my Marines. So my Marines responded well to me. We gained a level of respect. They knew what I said was gold, right, and vice versa. When I went to work with other units, because while I was in Iraq, I had to attach to other units and work with other Marines, there was a semblance of, okay, we need to build trust. So I spent time before I would go out on missions to get to know those Marines I was working with, because I knew there would be a difference in the way they would respond to me.
Now, though, we're talking about removing all veils and having
Yes.
women directly in the line of fire. I mean, going out there to take part in that.
Yes.
What is your opinion on that?
I think it's great. I think it's time. It's time for our country for women, it's time for equality. Women are going to face some integration problems and struggles, but women they add to the diversity of the service.
As we said off the top, it's been slow in fact, the Marines so far are saying no woman has come forward to
Yes.
take on these jobs. Why do you think that's happening, and what advice would you give to a woman considering taking that step?
So I think it's slow going because of the media exposure. There has been a lot of negative press on women going into combat arms roles. The Marine Corps has been the last to be happy about it, and I don't even think they're still happy, but they're making it happen. So I think there will be women trickling in, and I just have to say, any woman out there who wants to be in a combat position in the Marine Corps, go for it. You just have to know that, we want the best for the job. So know what the standards are. Physical standards should be the same across the board to create unit cohesion. But men or women alike who want to go into a combat arms unit, know what you're in for, train for it, and I know more women will step up to the plate very soon.
Dr. Teresa Larson, thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for your time today and your insights.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too.
All right, straight ahead, creating more jobs in San Diego, who the city is working with to make that happen.